welcome to the Auditory Vinyl. I'm Doug. This is another weekly Today in Music History, the vinyl version. Just showing you some old releases and the hits, and talk about some new ones. So this week, September 22nd, 1969, the band released their self-titled, made it to number 9 on the US charts, and in 2009 it was put on the National Recording Registry. The big hits, Night They Drove Old Dixie Down, Rag Mama Rag was a good tune, Up on Cripple Creek. I mean, the whole album's good, but Jawbone, great stuff. Robbie Robinson and Levon Helm. And then September 22nd, 1984, John Waite made it to number 1 with his hit Missing You off of the No Brakes album. Missing You was number 1 on the US singles chart. Of course, he was with the Babies on the EMI label. Good album. September 22nd, 1985. Well, that was the first year that Farm Aid started in Illinois, Champaign, Illinois, I think. I saw it when I was here in Iowa in, I don't know, 87, 88, I can't remember, but it was good. Of course, all the Willie Nelson, Neil Young, Bryan Adams, John Cougar, all those guys were in there. September 22nd, David Coverdale turned 72. Joan Jett turned 65. September 23rd, 1967, the Box Tops made it to number 1 for 4 weeks with their single The Letter. This is obviously super hits that came out a year or two after that, and it's got other big songs on here like Whiter Shade of Pale, I'm Your Puppet, You Keep Me Hanging On. This is on the it's got somebody's address on there, but the Bell label. Box Tops. September 23rd. Oh, Bruce Springsteen turned 75. September 24th, The Association, number 1 for 3 weeks with their single Cherish off of this, and then along comes the Association album. It's also got Along Comes Mary. And this is on the Valiant label. Yeah, again, big album for them. Enter the Young, Standing Still, and of course Cherish and Along Comes Mary. Big album for them guys. September 24th, 1983. Speaking of big albums, Billy Joel, number 1 on the US singles chart, Tell Her About It. But this album was just flooded with hits. An Innocent Man, The Longest Time, Tell Her About It, Uptown Girl, Leave a Tender Moment Alone, Keeping the Faith. He really crushed it with this one. A lot of big hits on that. September 25th, 1980. John Bonham died. I know you all know who he is. He's always in the top 10 or even the top 5 list of everybody's favorite drummer. That was the end of Led Zeppelin. September 26, 1964, Roy Orbison, 3 weeks at number 1 with the song "Oh Pretty Woman." And this is just a compilation that came out years later with all his hits: "Dream Baby," "Crying," "It's Over," "Blue Bayou," "Pretty Paper." Really good album. If you're only kind of into Roy Orbison, that'd be a good one to get. And then September 26, 1969, Beatles released Abbey Road. I'm showing these two because I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. The very bottom there, one has Her Majesty and the other one doesn't. And best I can tell, or what I've read, is that Her Majesty wasn't originally supposed to be on the album, and then Paul McCartney said it was a mistake. It was supposed to be on there, so they later that same year they added it. So yeah, you got one with it on there and one without, and it shows up like 14 seconds after the last song, and that was, some people are saying that's the original hidden track of an album. What else we got here? 1981. This album made it to number 1 on the US charts. The Go-Go's "Our Lips Are Sealed," "We Got the Beat," and then a great title for a song, "Skid Marks on My Heart." There's a few different variants of this cover too, just different shading, colors of the towels, I think. But yeah, that was Beauty and the Beat, big album for them. September 26, Brian Ferry turned 79. September 27, 2016, Bruce Springsteen's book came out, Born to Run. This is a great book. Just, easy to read, not a lot of jumping around all over the place. Got a picture of a real cool old vat there. Yeah, it's good. I read a lot of these biographies and autobiographies or whatever. This one of my favorites. It's not a lot of extra junk in there, just a good read. September 27th, Randy Bachman turned 81, and Avril Lavigne turned 40. September 28th, 1968, Hey Jude, 9 weeks at number 1. This album also had Revolution, Paperback Writer, Lady Madonna, Don't Let Me Down, Ballad of Yoko Ono. There's all these threads going around, fruit and beards and suits. This has got all 3 of them on there. I don't see a moon. Sorry, no moon. That's another thread. 1974, Bad Company's debut. What a great debut, man. This was a killer album. Can't Get Enough, Rocksteady, Ready for Love, Bad Company title track, Moving On, Seagull, that's a great tune. Really really great debut album. 1976, Stevie Wonder, and one of my all-time favorite albums, Songs in the Key of Life. This one came with a bonus 45 songs on here. Love in Need of Love Today, I Wish, Knocks Me Off My Feet, Sir Duke, Summer Soft, Isn't She Lovely, Black Man, If It's Magic. Just the whole album is just killer. It's just a great album. It was 13 weeks #1, and it also been put in the National Recording Registry. So yeah, I'm not the only one. It's a great album. New releases this week. Alice in Chains, Black Gives Way to Blue. Their 2009 release is being reissued. That was the first one without Lane Staley. George Harrison's 1987 Cloud 9 being put out again. And that's the one that's got the all-star cast. Clapton, Phil Collins, Jeff Lynne, I think, is on there. Some other people. Just, like I say, an all-star cast. And then AC/DC is putting out, they've already put out some of their 50th anniversary albums. And so now they're putting out Flick of the Switch, Fly on the Wall, Blow Up Your Video, Black Ice, Power Up, and then Live at River Plate. All those are all being re-released, and I think they're all on that gold vinyl. So there you go. That's it for vinyl this week. In the background, I feel like I didn't have it up loud enough. Maybe you could barely even hear it, but it's, and I'm gonna kill his name, but Johannes Schmoling from Tangerine Dream. He's on the Lifestyle label, and I'm probably gonna mispronounce this too, but Weaven Ret. Morten Ostad could probably tell us exactly how that's pronounced, because back here it even tells you Weaven Ret, if that's how I'm saying it right, but it comes from the Dutch and means windblown reeds. So there you go. Johannes Schmoling, Windblown Reeds. It's very good. If you like Tangerine Dream, and there's even a little bit of Pink Floyd in there, maybe some Pat Metheny kind of sound. Yeah, good stuff. So thank you for watching the Auditory Vinyl. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the music.